Welcome back to NBA Cinema Knicks fans. So we got Stephon Marbury responding to Iman Shumpert's comments about the New York Knicks when he was on First Take the other day, basically saying he loves Cat and Brunson on paper, but when it comes to the end of the game and you got pick and roll situation, he don't feel like it's gonna go in their favor when they match up against the elite teams. Now, saying Brunson on paper looks good is crazy after we watched him do it on the actual court last season. And now he should have more spacing on the floor. And don't forget about Mikal Bridges and some of these other guys that have come in. They have more offensive players on the team. And they still got Deuce. Deuce is still growing as a player too. So I didn't fully understand the comments, man. We're going to revisit his comments. We're going to look at what Marbury said. And I'm going to give you my spiel on this because I do have a lot to say about this topic. But let's check it out.
I love them on paper. Like, I love the Cat Brunson. I love that on paper. Like, that's awesome. I don't love that at the end of the game in the playoffs. Like, it's not scary enough. There's got to be some player that can go off by himself in the playoffs. Me being a part of the playoffs for years, I just know a pick and roll calls for adjustments, tags, rotations. The hardest thing to beat is knowing exactly what's coming, and it's an ISO, and there's nothing you can do but watch. We all have to sit here and watch and hope he misses that ISO. And I'm not against Cat or Brunson. I like both of them as players. I don't think that at the end of a game they can go back and forth like that. And if they are able to do that, I'm going to be excited to watch it. I like them on paper. At the end of a game, I would take my chances saying, yes, I will guard Brunson and we will rotate on Cat.
What do you think about the Knicks with Cat? Let me tell you something. The spacing on the court with the Knicks should be like an ocean. Literally. You put dudes on pause with that crossover, though. Yeah, they stay still on that. For real. But this new Knicks team with Cat, I feel so... I listened to the kid, Shrimp, right? Shrimp, not Shrimp. That's how you say it? I don't see his name. Dude that was married to the girl, Tiana. He was speaking about, he said, I don't like this at the end of the game, but I like this on paper or something like that. It was interesting from his thought of how he felt about that team. It was Cat. There are other guys on that team. It ain't just Cat. Cat ain't gonna play good every night. We got some dogs. We got some dogs. For real. We got the little kid, what's his name? Kovac? The little lefty, the rookie. I just call him Rook. The little rookie. Young blood gonna come in, and this is what I'm talking about. What we needed for Jalen, we needed somebody that can relieve him and allow him to come sit down, and either he take us up or he keep us the same. He's not gonna bring us down. I don't believe he's gonna bring us down. He's smart, he's crafty, he knows how to play. And that's what we need. We need people that know how to play. And being that this guy knows how to play the game, when he gets in the game, I feel like he's gonna actually make some plays that he gonna ooh and ah the Garden. That's what I believe. I love our team. I love it. I love what we're doing. I'm not gonna say I'm not hurt behind Dante. I'm still hurt. I'm still recovering. I'm recovering from that. That was a hard blow. But Dante was my favorite. I mean, of course, everybody loved Jalen, but Dante, I don't know. I love Dante. He's a good dude too. I think he's gonna do well in Minnesota as well. But yeah, we all right. We are okay. And everybody always say we, New York Knicks fans, we the most hyped team. Yeah, we are. We taking that too. We'll take that lane. But we for real though. We for real.
Now, Shumpert engaged with some of the Knicks fans on social media, and I find it interesting because Shumpert would actually fit on this Knicks team. When he was, I'm talking about in his playing days, when he was running alongside Melo, J.R. Smith, and those guys, how defensive-minded he was and athletic. He is another body that would fit on this team and contribute, in a great way. People undervalue Brunson. I can't think of many closers I would want over Jalen Brunson. Name me all the closers that you would take over Jalen Brunson. And I could see somebody being more confident in Jalen Brunson than any other player down the stretch with the ball in his hands because of those reverse spins and where he can score from. He can score from three. He's equally as comfortable in the post. On bigger players, he can take a big 6'7" guy into the post and get his shot off. He got floaters, teardrops, and everything in between. He can score from literally every part of the basketball floor and do it with regularity. So I think Austin, but Cat is gonna have to be a presence now with Mitchell Robinson missing extensive time and them not having Isaiah Hartenstein no more, obviously, too. So looking at that, hopefully the rookie center can come along a little quicker. And I like the way these Knicks look. I'm with Marbury, right? I think they have a team that can back it up. You have OG Anunoby. His health will mean a lot to this team. Now, it helps some, you kept Precious Achiuwa. You brought him back, so he can play some minutes, but don't want to see OG get hurt, especially after the contract he's got. Would love to see him play 73 or more games in the regular season and all throughout the postseason with the investment that the Knicks have made in him. But again, I think Jalen Brunson is one of the most disrespected superstars in the NBA. I'm going to say superstar. And the reason I'm going to say that, people say, oh, it's a high-flying wing. It's a guy that sells tennis shoes. But Jalen Brunson plays for the New York Knicks. Now he's the face of the New York Knicks. And he's a star. You're not, let me put it like this. You don't play for the New York Knicks on a competitive team and not be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So he most certainly is to me. You know what I'm saying? His star going to continue to grow this year. Now, Cat, he does have some things to prove. So even if Shumpert would have said, Cat, I ain't going to lie, I think they're going to miss some of Dante DiVincenzo's toughness and his shot-making ability. Like, he went on binges at times, but he was also a secondary ball handler, and he didn't mind guarding anybody, right? So they're going to miss that. And Julius Randle, when he was playing, his physicality. Sometimes when you play physical teams, you had Julius Randle down there, he was able to embrace whatever like physical play that you want to bring. And sometimes when teams try to get too physical, it would make Julius Randle play right, if that makes sense. So when people were trying to push the Knicks around, then Julius would want to stop selling for threes and he'd go down low and, impose his will that way. Looking at that, and I'm like, Cat is not going to be that. He's not as physical or as strong as Julius Randle by the rim. But I do think Cat possesses a skill set that they needed, right? The Knicks couldn't stay stagnant and bring back the same cast of characters. And, so risk Julius Randle getting hurt. And, you have